So on the 30th, which is next Monday, I have an ACLS class, and I'm so glad I started doing the pre-course work right now because this little test is kicking my butt. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of studying. Alright, my computer got charged a bit. I'm locked in. Paramedic coach, please save me. I'm not the best at taking notes, but I think these are pretty good. A lot better than how I used to take notes, at least. Alright, this is the last question. Let's see what I got. Darn. Alright, we're done.
The access and a 12-lead ECG if available. The tachycardia is unstable if the patient demonstrates rate-related cardiopulmonary compromise with signs and symptoms such as hypotension.
Alright, so earlier I went to the park with my girlfriend. It was a fun time. We just sat on the grass and read. I was reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm almost done, or well, actually, I'm technically done with it. It has a little bonus story on the back, but I'm not gonna mark it finished until I'm completely done with it, including that little bonus story. To track my reading, I use Storygraph because I've heard bad things about Goodreads, and I just think Storygraph looks better. Anyways, so pretty much ever since I first created my Storygraph account, I've had a goal to read at least 100 books in the year. The first year that I did it, actually, I think maybe it was at 50 books. And then I failed it like really bad. I probably read about 10 books. And then the following year, I was like, all right, I'm going to double it. 100 books. And then I read like 3 books. And then the year after that, I was like, all right, I'm going to be really ambitious this year. 150 books. And I don't even know if I read anything that year. But, yeah, and then after that, I think I brought it down to 100. Maybe I got to about 15 books, I think. And it's just kind of been going on like that. I think it stayed at 100 for a bit. This year, again, 100 books. And I'm falling behind a bit. I think this is maybe my 5th or 6th book. And we're already pretty much done with March. But I don't know. I'm just gonna get it done this time, alright? For real this time. Last night and earlier today while I was studying, because I'm really far behind on pretty much everything on there, what I've done is anytime that a medication came up during any ACLS related thing that I was studying, I wrote it down on this little sticky note. And ignore this, I was just practicing my little lightning bolts for some notes I was taking. But so far we got dopamine, atropine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, lidocaine, and adenosine. And up here on my beautiful newly built shelf that I built by myself in the span of about maybe 5 hours. No, that's too long. 4.5 maybe. I'm sure, I don't know. But you can see right here. I got my what is this thing called again? Paramedic flash. The little flashcards with the drugs and all the counterindications and indications. So later I'm going to go ahead and whip out the flashcards for these drugs, and I'm going to get to studying.
Later.
Alright, so now that I've completed the pre-course stuff, I need to go print out 2 certificates that I need to bring with me to the class, or else I won't be let in. Alright, look at that.